everyone, welcome to Kaviskorner. Today we are going to make an excellent meatball, or Kola Urundai as they call it in South India. It's a great appetizer or to enjoy with your meal as well. So I have about 1500 grams, almost 1.5 kgs of ground turkey. You can pretty much do it with any ground meat, and this is 97% lean fat and it is excellent source of protein. Let's try making this. It could get little dry, so I have particular elements that I'm going to add to make it nice, moist and tasty. So we have all our ingredients set out today. I have about 1 big onion, a large onion, about 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger and 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, and handful of cilantro, handful of mint, 3 sprigs of curry leaves, and about 6 to 8 cashews that have been roasted already. And I'm going to have 1 egg to act as a binder. And these are some whole spices that we're going to dry fry before we saute our onions. I have 2 cardamoms and a little bit of stone flour. This adds tons of flavor, so definitely add that, and bits of cinnamon sticks and 4 cloves. And I also have 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 1/4 of the black peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds and 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, and I have 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, about 5 red chilies, these are dried ones. And for powders, I have about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I have 1 teaspoon of chicken masala, 1 teaspoon of cayenne red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder for color. And you can alter any of these proportions according to your taste. Some like it spicy, and since we are having the red chilies as well as black peppercorns and chili powders, it could get little on the spicy side, so you alter it accordingly. You could add green chilies if you want, but today we're going to start making this excellent recipe, and I'm going to use this special ingredient called chickpea flour. This is not besan, but this is the chutney dal or pottu kadle powder. Okay, all you do is take about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of it and just grind it in the mixie jar, and we're going to use this as a binding agent, and we're going to alter it depending on how moist we want. Okay, so let's get started. We'll get started with turning on our stove, and we're going to dry fry the whole spices and all these ingredients before we can start off with sauteing our onions. Our pan is hot. Let's add our whole spices. Toast them for about 30 seconds. Nice aroma is coming. Let's add our red chili and coriander. Toast again for 30 seconds. Dry roasting gives a ton of flavor. And now let's add in the other ingredients as well. Lower your heat because the poppy seeds are so small it'll get burnt. And this dish is always made with mutton or goat meat, but today we are making with ground turkey. In north it's called koftas, meatball koftas. In south it's called Kola Urundai, and very popular Madurai dish. You hear the poppy seeds pop? Now it's ready. We'll transfer it to a mixie jar and let it cool. In the same pan, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. And let's add our onion, garlic and ginger. Let's saute it till it turns color. When you add some salt to your onions, it will get sauteed very quickly. Our onion has wilted well. Let's go ahead and add all our greens. Our cilantro, mint and curry leaves. I finely chopped it. And let's saute till they wilt down. I'm going to take a little scoop of this onion and set it aside to add in the end. It will give a nice texture to your meat. So about so. And to the rest, we're going to add the powders and the meat. Let's add our chili powder, chicken masala, and Kashmiri red chili powder, and the turmeric powder. Now let's add the ground turkey. Break it out and mix well. Don't add any water. The meat will release water by itself. Our meat has cooled considerably. Now we're going to take it and grind it to a nice thick paste with no water added, and add little at a time and make it a nice thick paste. Our meat is ground, so we're going to do all the batches and add to a nice clean dry bowl. That's the last batch. So our meat is ground, and now we're going to add all the fun stuff. And it is nicely pulverized, and it tends to be a little dry. So to moisten it, we're going to add some egg. This is one whole egg that's whisked in. And then we have the pottu kadalai powder or chickpea, the roasted chickpea flour that we're going to add depending on how loose it gets. And then we're going to add the onion, ginger garlic, along with your cilantro, mint and curry leaves that we saved from our sauteing. And for my extra flavor, I've chopped up some, this is green chili, serrano green chili. I've slit it up like this into thin slices, and some curry leaves for extra flavor. So let's go ahead and add some egg. This is one egg. We're going to mix it together. This is what is going to bind the whole thing together. I'm just eyeballing and putting in my chickpea flour, the roasted gram flour, and I'm going to add all the onion. This is going to add good texture and flavor. Now let's mix it all together and check the consistency and adjust if we need more salt, and also the roasted chickpea flour. When you make a ball, it should hold its shape. So take a amount of the meat and roll it between your palms into a nice ball, and make this, which is for lunch or dinner, and this size as an appetizer. You can stick a toothpick in it after deep frying and enjoy it as an appetizer. And for this quantity, about 1.5 kgs, about you'll get close to 40 to 50 ball. So try these. Even if you're making it for a crowd, you can make the ball and let it freeze and fry it up right before your guests come. So this can be prepared well ahead of time. Isn't that a great option? So please do try this recipe. It's called Kola Urundai. Okay, usually done with mutton or meat, and today I've just showed you how to do it with turkey. Alright, it's just a little tedious, but it's worth it. At least once in your lifetime, please try this recipe and enjoy it with your friends and families. As a child, I used to enjoy this whenever my mom made it, especially for one Thatha who is called Samuel Thatha, who lived to be 103 years old, who would say, eat breakfast like a king, and lunch like an emperor, and dinner like a pauper. And he practiced it. So for lunch, this is what he would order my mom to do. He would say, can you make the Kola Urundai fry and meatball curry as well? So the same thing can be used in curry as well. It is so delicious, you guys. So for dinner, all he would ask for is rasam sadam, which is mulagatanave soup. So I hope you learned something good today. And like, share and subscribe to Kavi's Corner. I'm going to show you how to fry these soon. So our meatballs are ready. Let's heat up some oil and get ready to fry up these babies. Everything is ready to drain in this. Deep fry the meatballs. Fry a little at a time. Don't disturb them for 2 minutes and then you can flip it over. Drain these on paper towels and enjoy them as an appetizer or with a meal. And like, share and subscribe to Kavi's Corner if you like this video, and leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching Kavi's Corner. Bye bye.